One of the things I love the most when you come into this house is this massive foyer. There's a ton of space. We're sitting at 48 Glenrose Avenue in Moore Park on a 40 by 143 lot with a massive 2-car garage. Walk to Yonge and St. Clair in about 5 minutes in one of the best school districts in the city, Deer Park Public School, as well as North Toronto Collegiate Institute. And this house really has it all. So let's take a look at what makes this house so special. We've got beautiful oak herringbone floors. These are being custom stained and finished on site. And one of the things about this main floor that's really unique and special is that all of the walls are custom paneling. Nothing's drywall. This just goes to the quality of the build in this house, which is really quite spectacular. This home was taken right back to the studs and completely renovated. All new windows by Weather Shield. We've got a beautiful gas fireplace here with Calicut marble surround. One thing I always talk about in these videos, and you guys might be sick of it, is the fact that I love when somebody designs a dining room, living room that are integrated. What this means is if you want to have a dinner party for 16 people, it's really easy just to take another table, add it on, move your one chair out of the way, and bingo. You've got a great place for a massive dinner party. They've left a really nice space for a servery, and there's also a terrific walk-in closet pantry here. There's a terrific walk-in pantry here. Again, this can be closed off, which is really terrific. And there's oodles of space for storage for some of those nice plates that you don't use all the time, or extra food. All of the cabinetry is custom by Muti. It's a wonderful company. Custom appliances here, as you can see, integrated Thermador fridge and freezer drawer, Thermador cooktop, and behind us here we have a Thermador wall oven as well as a convection microwave. The space really flows well for entertaining. This is a great room here with really nice light that comes in and a spectacular view. I always feel like I'm in Italy when I come into this house with this church steeple. Really gorgeous. That's Our Lady Perpetual Help. This house is also located in the OLPH school districts, which is considered one of the best Catholic schools in Toronto. How really well thoughtfully laid out this is. We've got some really lovely big trees here, great patio space for furniture, and we've got a really beautiful maturing garden in the back here. I really like the fact that you've got this brick wall in the backyard. It gives you a little sense of privacy, and there's also like a really nice texture. I always like when you have different textures in the backyard. This is also a terrific 2-car garage, oversized. If you have sports cars, you can easily put them on a lift. There's another 3 or 4 car parking in the driveway, but what's nice is if you've got small children, they can play here riding their bikes or playing basketball. One of the things I really love about this house is when our client designed it for the way they lived, they wanted lots of space to store things. So you can see we've tucked little built-ins on either side of this gas fireplace in the family room, but you still have terrific light coming through the windows. Let's go upstairs and take a look at the second floor. As we go up, take note of this beautiful custom wrought iron railing. The second floor has got unbelievable space. I really love when you get to a landing and you don't feel crunched in. Let's take a look at one of these bedrooms. We have a beautiful streetscape here, very large bedroom with a double closet, lots of light, and an ensuite. Perfect. The other front bedroom's got one of my personal favorites, which is this big bay window. It's terrific if you're a child to get a little built-in cushion here and cuddle up and read books. Double closet as well, lots of space for a big bed. Let's take a look at the second floor bathroom. It's got 2 sinks and it's got beautiful neutral finishes. One of the things I love about our client and the choices she made when designing this house for her and her family was that they chose very neutral tone elements that really work for anybody. Let's take a peek at the master. We've got his and her closets here. We've got a beautiful, beautiful, long green view. I always love when you can lie in bed and see the trees. I think it's a really nice feature. We've also got a fireplace, some really lovely built-in carpentry work here. Really no detail was overlooked. Again, our clients worked with a wonderful designer to make sure that all the finishes were very, very neutral. Really lovely bathtub, terrific oversized shower, stunning walnut vanity, and everybody always likes when the toilet's tucked away in another room. Look at the third floor. You can't even believe the space that's up here. Again, there's a stunning custom wrought iron railing. One of the amazing things about the third floor is this skylight. It lets in so much light. It's really quite stunning. But this is the big surprise. Who would imagine you'd have a room this size on the third floor of a house? They did a terrific job of using all of the space up here. Incredible custom cabinetry. You could use this room in a variety of ways. If you had two children that wanted to share a room, if you had an older teenager that wanted a space that was tucked away for themselves, or if you wanted to have your kids have a space that wasn't in the lower level and just have a really great playroom. I'd love to point out is that there's 2 HVAC systems in this house. That stands for heating, ventilation, air conditioning. There's one system on the lower level that services the lower level and the main floor, and there's another one up here that services the third floor and the second floor. That eliminates bulkheads, and it also means that your temperature is very even through the house, which is really great on a hot day like today. Come in and take a peek at this room. This is one of my favorite rooms in the house. I always love rooms that have got some different nooks and crannies and different angles. Really lovely little kids' room. I wanted to just point out the level of attention to detail throughout this home. The paneling is truly spectacular. Every detail has been thought through to the highest quality, including solid core doors, beautiful hardware, and hinges, ball bearing hinges. Take a look at the lower level. One of the things that I love about this level is the fact that all the quality is at the same level as the rest of the house. You have unbelievable ceiling height. We still have integrated speakers in the ceiling. We have gorgeous walnut cabinetry. We have a temperature-controlled wine cellar, a bar fridge, and lots of cabinetry, as well as a sink here. One of the things you may want to consider if you're entertaining downstairs is converting this room into an incredible media room. It's being wired for surround sound, and it's a terrific place to put a movie theater, especially when none of us are going to the movie. It's a great space for an exercise room too. If you look at our website, you'll see that this space is all being virtually staged. It really helps you to imagine how you can use the space. You'll notice that not